Good evening.
Good evening.
And welcome tonight
Yes. Hello, everyone.
to our Life Impact series. We're looking forward to sharing some wonderful things with you tonight. We're in Annalise's play area tonight again. And we have some hello and peace to you, Sister Aisha and Brother Lindsay. Yes, and we have some, Sister Nicola, we have some wonderful things we want to share with you guys tonight. And make sure you share and like and let everyone know that we're online with the Life Impact series, ready to give you an inspirational word that'll help to move your life forward or just to inspire you right now where you are in this particular time in your life.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Like the prophet said, share, like, let everyone know the doctor's on the air. Let's get the numbers up. We see that they are growing. So keep it up. All right. So, but tonight, what we want to talk about, um, very brief conversation we want to have with you guys, not long at all, but just something that we thought might just kind of be inspirational to you and get you thinking along a certain line because we believe that the things that we're conscious of most are the things that appear in our life and benefit us and bless us the most
Mhm.
just because we're aware and conscious of them. So that's what we kind of want to do. Now, tonight, we want to talk to you guys about something so powerful. It's called expectation. Expectation. We want to talk to you about expectation tonight and just from a little bit of a different angle. So let's start by doing this. I want to start by giving you all two quick little tests. All right. Just humor me. I know these are pretty obvious answers, but just go along with me for a minute on this. I want to give you two tests. Test number one is this. If someone set up a glass of water in front of you and dripped some poison in it and showed you that it was poison and offered it to you, would you take it?
No, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
I know. It's an obvious answer. Absolutely not.
Absolutely
You would not
not.
take it. The answer is
Uh-huh.
why. Why not though? The question is why not? Why wouldn't you take it? All right. We'll talk about that in a second. Second test, and we're gonna combine these two together. Besides God, all right, besides God, who do you think should be the strongest advocate for your greatest good, the greatest good in your
I
life?
think I should.
All
I think
right.
they
Well,
should.
that's a good answer, prophetess. They
Yeah.
probably said the same exact thing.
Yeah.
I bet you said me,
You're
right?
right.
Yourself.
Yeah.
But why? Uh-huh. But why? See, that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to kind of combine these two tests together, and the answers to them are not always as obvious as it should be, but even though the answer is obvious. Now watch this. Um, and the answers are obvious because most people are sharply aware of what goes in them physically,
Mm-hmm.
and they do what? Protect themselves. Like
Mm-hmm.
you don't even eat stuff that you don't like the taste of it.
True.
Wow.
True.
You don't even
Or
have to be
smell.
right. You don't even have to
Or
be poison.
look.
Right. Even look. You don't even have to be poisoned.
Right.
You protect yourself
Yes, you do.
by watching what goes on the inside of you. Most people do that, right?
Yes, they do.
And also, likewise, most people look out for themselves pretty good, right? Who should be the greatest advocate of your good? The answer is me.
I should.
And that's obvious because most
Mhm.
people do that. You look out for yourself pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you do that? Because you protect yourself. If
Mm-hmm.
somebody was trying to do something to you or do something to your family, you would automatically go into protection mode
Mm-hmm.
because most people know how to look out for the greater good
Mm-hmm.
for themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that that's true? Give me some comments in the thing. Now, but we're going to talk about why.
Yes, yes.
That's right.
Thank you, Sister Aisha, for that
That's
comment.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's the thing. Um, but how conscious and how sharp are people, or how sharp do you think people are about what goes in their person, not their body, but their person?
Hmm.
How sharp do you think they are concerning those kind of things? Now, that's a different question, right,
Yeah,
Prophetess?
it is.
We know people are conscious of what they eat, what they take
Mm-hmm.
in physically,
Mm-hmm.
but how conscious are people though about what goes in their person?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a great question, and we're gonna talk about the answer to that.
Right.
Watch this.
Well, Doc, some people are conscious about what goes in
Of
their
course they
person,
are.
and then some people are not conscious, and some people realize it's there, but they don't necessarily do anything about it, even though they know
Right.
that it's there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm.
But wow, isn't that interesting though? Because what we're talking about the difference between people being consciously aware of what goes in them physically,
Mhm.
but maybe not even aware at all of what's going on in their person.
Right.
Now, watch this. Watch this. Stuff like hatred,
Mhm.
unforgiveness, depression, those things are all just as detrimental
Mhm.
to that person's life as the poison is to the body.
Yes, it is.
You see?
Because those things are poison too.
That's right.
Even though they aren't physical,
That's
like the
right.
physical poison that could possibly be poured
That's
in
right.
the glass, they have the same effect.
Same effect.
Uh-huh.
Poison in their system.
Mhm.
The system that you not just now we know about poison if it gets in your body, how it is tear the body apart, tear the body down. But a lot of times, are we conscious of what tears the spirit down, the person, your being, your inner person,
Mhm.
and that's the one you actually live out of.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
how
Yes.
interesting is that?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So we're talking about a conscious awareness of what goes in us, in our person, not just in our body. Now, watch this. We are designed by the Creator to be catalysts to our own futures, our own fates.
Yes, that's so true.
You see, we are.
Mhm.
So in light of this, we talked about things going inside of us that's detrimental, that's poison to the system, like
Mhm.
physical poison is.
Yes.
In light of this, we want to give you one of the most powerful inner supplements that you can put in you. You
I
can
like
be,
the inner supplements.
that's right. It's a
Because
supplement
we take supplements
every day.
and so
every day.
we call them vitamins too.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
so my supplements give me energy.
That's right.
Give me the ability to get up and get
Nutrients,
moving.
vitamins.
Help assist me
Yeah.
in getting the best out of my food and everything that I'm doing. So that's really good.
It is. So
Mhm.
what's one of the greatest inner person supplements that you can take? Expectation. Wow.
Mhm.
Think about it. Expectation. What does expectation do to the inner part, the inner man? We just said it now. We are designed by the Creator to be the catalyst to our own fates. What we carry around in us will manifest in our lives.
Mhm.
Think about it. If you carry hatred around in your heart, bitterness, that's
anger.
That's anger. Anger will manifest. Do you know how many people are in prison today because they had carried anger around in them and it manifested in their life? They did some out of control stuff out of anger and now they're locked up, possibly for life. So what's in you, in your person, in your being, is just as important as what's in your physical body.
Yes.
And so we only want to carry around things that we want coming out in our life.
Yes,
all right. Watch this. What we carry around in us will manifest in our life. Therefore, why not only carry expectation for good things?
Wow, it sounds so simple.
But why not?
But it's so profound.
It is.
Because we get to choose if we're going to have expectation, what we're expecting.
That's right.
So you don't have to allow life circumstances, people, situations to determine what type of expectation you're going to carry. You the catalyst to carry an expectation for good things. I know before I came into the knowledge of the truth about how life is really lived years and years and years ago, I had expectations that something bad was going to happen, evil things was going to happen, things weren't going to work out for me like I thought they should. But thank God.
Thanks be unto
God.
Oh
my God. Thank God I got introduced to the kingdom of God. And so now I understand that I am responsible for carrying around the expectation for something good. You are responsible for that. You are the catalyst for every good thing that's going to manifest in your life. Not somebody else, you.
Wow, prophetess. Okay, based on what you just said, now check this out. If something bad is going to happen in your life, why let you be the catalyst for getting there?
Oh no.
Why should you be the one carrying it to manifest it in your own life? Right? If something bad is going to happen, you deal with it. You deal with it anyway. You deal with it, get it out, you keep moving, right? But if it's going to happen, why should you be the one that allow it to come? Why should you bring it? Or be the carrier of it?
Or that's like you giving it permission. Like it deserves to be in your life and be birthed out and determine the environment and the outcomes of your life. No, 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 no. We don't want that. We don't want it. We don't want
We don't
that.
want it.
We don't want that.
Listen. Do you know? Do you realize that you have been given the choice by God Himself what you carry on the inside of you, what you expect to happen in your life?
Yes.
And no matter how life has gone up to now, and no matter how you used to think, it does not matter. Okay, you can decide from here on out, I am going to expect nothing but good.
Nothing but good.
And I don't care if they call me crazy. I don't care if they say, you delusional. Life ain't like that. You shouldn't even be tricking yourself into believing that you only going to have good happen to you. Well, guess what? I get to choose. I don't have to live by your principles, your standards, your concepts. So if you want to believe that something bad going to happen to you, have at it. I'm not even going to argue with you about it. Okay? Because you're going to have what you say. But don't try to argue with me. Don't infringe upon my right to believe for nothing but good. Oh, my.
And do you know,
that's wonderful.
When we just say that, every time we say that, it's like I feel so good. It's like I get all these little tingly feelings of relief and enjoyment and expectation and assurance that I was made to experience good. I was made to have good in my life. Only I am created to experience good 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you might say that's a little extreme. Okay, well, why not? We spent years, I know in the past, believing for all that other junk. Why not go to the point where you believe for nothing but good, just like you did for nothing but bad years ago?
And anyway, who set the criteria? Who said, because you live in a world where both good and evil happens on a daily basis to people in the world, who says that you have to have a mentality or a worldview that expects both good and bad? Where did that concept come from? It didn't come from the Creator. It didn't come from Him. That's somebody else's thoughts. So I look at it like this. Watch this. After all, didn't you say that next to God that you were supposed to be the one looking out for your greatest good? Didn't you answer that? Okay, well, if you're supposed to be looking out for your greatest good, look out for your greatest good by only expecting good. There you go.
That's very good.
How are you looking out for your greatest good, expecting bad to happen to you when nobody says you have to expect that?
That's right.
I don't never, I'm gonna give y'all one of my secrets right now. I do this all the time. I'm gonna give you one of my secrets. Just because y'all took the time to get on here with us tonight, hey, I'm throwing this one in for the free. Watch this. Whenever any negative or bad thought comes to me, I always say, I practice this 100% of the time. I always say, that ain't for me. I ain't that kind of guy. That kind of stuff don't happen to me. I ain't getting no flat tire. I ain't getting this. Ain't happening to me. Ain't nothing happening to my house. Ain't nothing happening to my family. Not me. You must be thinking about somebody else. I talk to every thought and I tell it, not me. I'm not the one. I'm the kind of guy that only good happens to me, only fortune. I don't accept misfortune. Misfortune don't happen to me. I talk to my thoughts every single time to let them know, just in case it's coming from the devil, coming from wherever it's coming from. I let my thoughts know I'm not the one. I only expect good in my life. Now go ahead. You can have that one. You can have that one. You can use that one.
That's good. We all take that one. I take that.
Yeah, you can have that one.
That's
I talk to them thoughts, not me.
That's good.
Sometimes I say, hey, I used to be. I understand you talking to me because you think I'm the same guy. I used to be the guy that, all these kind of things happen to. But you must have forgot. I switched kingdoms. I moved. I'm somewhere else now. And I only expect good now. You have to fight the battle for yourself. So that at least if anything bad comes, you fight it with everything you have because it did not come from you. I was not a part of this.
I wasn't expecting this. I didn't draw this to myself. I didn't speak the words that gave this permission to come to me. And so therefore, since this stuff is being presented to me, I have the right to refuse it because I'm expecting nothing but good. So since this isn't good, I'm not accepting it.
And just think about the environment that you're creating around yourself. Wow, how powerful is this? You're creating an environment around yourself where you are only expecting good. You're speaking that you're only expecting good. You're letting your own thoughts know that you're only expecting good. Guess what's going to happen? You are going to start manifesting only good. We are the catalyst for our own fates in this life. And now, tonight, we just gave you a powerful weapon. Now we want you to go out there and use this. Start expecting nothing but good.
Yes.
And watch what happens to the environment in your life.
Yes.
Glory. All right. Now, thank you all for joining us tonight. We had a ball.
We're glad.
Yes. We had a ball teaching this and talking to you all about this little short conversation, but we hope that it was impactful to your life.
Yeah.
And start practicing it right away. Even tomorrow. Nothing but good. I don't expect nothing but good.
That's right.
I've spent enough time in the past thinking other thoughts.
Yes.
Now I don't think nothing but good. I don't expect nothing but good.
Yes.
We'll use it tomorrow. All right.
Yes.
All right, prophetess. That's it.
That's it.
All
Well,
right.
we hope you were blessed. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow. Join us for our Retain the Reign service. It is 7:30 streaming live here at World MC International Christian Center. All right.
All right. God bless you guys and go with grace.
Go with grace.